Welcome to Hedgehog's Hungry Hodgepodge. It's the second Saturday of this month, and that means it's Vegetarian Week. Today we're going to be making Caribbean-style rice and beans with my guest host, Cody. Say hi.
Hi.
You're not Caribbean.
No.
So why are you here?
Because I'm awesome and you love me.
Exactly. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do, Cody, is we're going to take our large pot and we're going to put it over the burner on medium heat. And then we're going to put a tablespoon of oil in. Do you want to do it? Okay. And you can measure it out. I just do one turn of the pan. And then we wait for it to move easily. Okay, so once the oil is sufficiently heated, you're going to do 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You can chop it yourself. I don't like to do that. And you're just going to add it in and saute it for 1 minute. I would suggest moving it around with a spoon so that it browns all over. Alright, so now we're going to add red kidney beans. I got the reduced sodium kind because we're going to be adding salt later. We're going to have 2 of them, and you can pop them right in there. I'm using 2 cans of kidney beans because you can use meat for one of them. If you want, you can add sausage or you can add ham, and that's going to saute for about 10 minutes. Onions. We're going to do the white part and the light green part. This part we're not going to use.
The floppy bit?
Yeah, the floppy bit. Mine come in a bunch at the store. I don't know about anyone else's, but if you're curious about exactly how many onions you want to use, there are 7 here. So 7. Okay, now we're going to add a bunch of ingredients. We're going to add a cup of water. We're going to add a full can of coconut milk. We're going to add the green onions that we just chopped. A tablespoon of salt. A teaspoon of ground black pepper. Teaspoon of dried thyme. If you don't want to use the kind that's in the bottle, you can do 2 sprigs of thyme. I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, and a 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. I'm gonna put it on high heat and let it come to a boil.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble, cauldron, burn and fires.
Right, so now that it's boiling, we're gonna add our white long grain rice. I'm just gonna pop that in there and stir it in. Wait for it to return to a boil, which will be extremely quickly. And once it does that, we're going to reduce the heat to low. And we're going to cover it. I would gap it right now just because it is really hot. And you're going to do it for 20 to 30 minutes. You're going to want to check on it every once in a while during that time. If it's lost all its liquid before the 20 to 30 minutes are up, you're going to want to add a 1/2 cup of water at a time until the time's up. this is what it should look like when it's done. And we're gonna spoon it into some bowls and eat it.
Don't look at me like that.
It's hot. It just came off the stove.
Wait, it was on the stove? No, seriously.
It's really good, by the way.
Yes, it is.
I just realized this is technically vegan. So that's kind of awesome.
Did we use any animal product?
No, we use vegetable oil, we use coconut milk, beans, there's no meat. It's all
I'm pretty sure it's
vegan.
mostly gluten-free too. Yay, my belly.
What is it called when you have problems with gluten?
Celiacs.
Celiac.
But I don't have that.
Oh.
That's like if you're like extremely allergic to gluten.
Oh, so what is it if you're mildly allergic to gluten? Just mildly allergic to gluten?
You can try a German Riesling with this.
If you don't like white wines, you can go for a Pinot Noir.
And if you don't like wine at all, you can always try a wheat beer or an IPA.
All my recipes can be found at www.hedgehogshungryhodgepodge.com. You can leave comments and suggestions here or there. I'd love to hear what you think. And a special thanks to Cody for helping me today. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.